your Anita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction. Video on Nita the Diva's channel.
Hey, you guys. What's up? Long time no see. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna start off just by I can't talk too much about anything. Y'all know what happened in my family and stuff like that. But I just wanted to thank everybody for all of the love, all support, all types of support, even if it's a DM, a phone call, a card, a cash app, you the GoFundMe, all of the things. You came to the service, all the things. Love, love, love that. I appreciate y'all for holding me up during this time. I had to shut down because I could not, literally, I could not function. So I'm much better now. But like I said, I can't talk too much about it because then I don't want to get all up in here, okay, with it. So we are here for a Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So it is Happy Game of Thrones Sunday, Monday. We do the recaps on Monday. Please excuse me, I'm a little nervous. So if you hear my voice, if you don't hear me well, please let me know in the chat. If you can hear me and see me, say hello. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you can't, if you can get it on the replay, catch it on the replay. No hard feelings. It is what it is. I'm going to try to get back in the swing of things. And I think it'll be good for me as well, just to get me preoccupied with my time where I don't sulk in some things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I just want to say hello to Daria. How you doing, sweetie? You are one of those special ones that have always come out, support me, check on me periodically, send me a DM, send me a text. Hey, Shayna. Oh, look at my buddy. Look at my friend Shayna blessing your girl with the $4.99 super chat. She says, hey, everybody, especially to my Nita Boo. Welcome back. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I do appreciate it very, 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 very much. And there's my bestie. When I tell you this girl has held your girl down, okay? I can't express the love. I can't express the gratitude just with words or whatever. And like I said, I don't want to go get all huffy in the chest and stuff like that. So let's keep it light because this show is light, y'all. And Shayna, I think you don't watch this. I know I just said I don't think you watch this. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for giving me a watch. Put me in the background. It's all good. It's probably not gonna, do anything for you. So put me in the background. You don't even have to. I will be discussing Married to Medicine. I will be discussing Love and Marriage Huntsville. I will be discussing Real Housewives of Potomac, and also coming back with my list of my favorite movies and TV shows of 2025. So we do have some content lined up. I also have like a wig review that I want to do for y'all. This is a nice little unit. Do you like her? I love the red. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it anyway. Let me stop running my mouth because I got my girl. My girl Moochie is in the house and she is going to be here with me. And Tamika's Den is also joining me. We may have some other special guests that come in from time to time. Say hello to Moochie, everybody in the chat. Give her some love. I'm sure all the people that is in the chat that I see is probably here from Moochie's channel. I appreciate the support, Moochie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Shayna, for the super chat. You probably just got me over my threshold so I can get a paycheck next month. Because I was sitting right at the cusp. What's up, Moochie? How you doing, girl? You here? Hold on, I'm trying to unmute your mic. Oh, maybe you got to mute. Okay. Moochie? No Moochie? Okay. Well, she'll jump on when she can, okay? So anyway, y'all, I wanted to talk about this is a Night of the Seven Kingdoms. This is like so if you want to know kind of like where do y'all hear me okay? Because I'm not using a microphone. It was too much for me to kind of set up. So anyway, just let me know if you can hear me fine. Um this telenovela actually is a is between the House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. So I believe it's 80 years after House of the Dragon and 70 years before Game of Thrones. So you'll hear some houses that you're familiar with. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate you. Hey,
Hi,
Regina.
Shayna.
Hey, Jack. I see y'all coming in here. So yes, y'all, we are going to be talking about it. So, do you have Moochie? Are you familiar with the story at all? It's called the Dunk and Egg series.
Okay, because I know his name is Duncan, so he said his name was Dunk.
Yeah, yeah.
And I guess they call the little boy Egg because he got an egg head.
Or, or, you know, we gotta go back to House of the Dragon. Do you remember why people have bald heads? Do we
Is he a eunuch?
possibly? But
So
why else?
I
Why?
wonder if that's what you call it.
Mm,
Because remember
there
he
is
said
gonna
he was beat a lot. Well, we gotta keep watching.
yeah, there's gonna be a reveal. I believe there's gonna be a reveal. I don't want to have too many spoilers, but I think that there's gonna be a reveal because we do know that certain people who like to hide their identity shave their heads. So
Hmm.
I think that maybe that could be one
So
of
you think he's from royalty?
yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this question since we on it. Do you remember the person that was training Arya?
Hmm.
That guy that he was dancing with that was trying to step on his feet?
He
He looks
reminds
like
me.
him.
He also reminds me of Tyrion.
Yeah. So
He
I was
reminds me
like,
of Tyrion too.
is that that guy?
It
So
could be, he could be from the line. Let me
hey
tell you.
Tim.
Yes. Hey Tim. I ain't seen you in a long
I
time.
know.
Well, I haven't seen y'all in a long time because I've been like MIA.
No, I have too though. I
Yes.
haven't
Yes.
been
I
doing
have
much
been seeing you
lately.
pop up. Yeah, I've been
Pop up
seeing
every now and
you on some
again.
panels and stuff like that. So yeah, I appreciate you coming through, honey. I know that you we all, family, personal life, life
Yeah,
be life.
life be life and
Life be life in. So yes, yes. What's up,
hey
Demarcus? How you doing,
Demarcus.
honey? All right, y'all. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and just have like a little small little I just
Oh,
want
so
y'all
it's only 6 episodes of this?
yes, yes. See, I knew a lot of people didn't know a lot about it. There wasn't a lot of chatter about this particular series. This series is actually, hey Tamika, I see you, honey. I'm gonna pull you up in just 1 second. But this little small show is only six, so it's I think it's been renewed for like 3 seasons, and they're very short episodes. The first one is the longest one, which was 42 minutes. Then we have also two, we have 30, they're about 30-35 minutes for the remainders. So it's not like your average Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon type thing
Mm-hmm.
situation. Thank you, Demarcus, for the
And
super.
it does has a sense of humor to it.
Yes, I thought it was very, very, very funny. I absolutely did. So yeah, y'all. So when you have shows that are, let me add Tamika to the stage and let me see how we're gonna do this. Let's okay.
Hey
Let's look
Tamika.
at this. Okay. Y'all like it like this? Okay.
Hey y'all.
Hey Tamika, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Y'all remember Tamika was a regular when we covered House of Dragon on Game of Thrones. So it's good to have her back. I'm sorry. Y'all hear some feedback?
Yeah, I hear a little
Okay.
like
All right.
something,
I just
like an echo or something. I don't know.
hold on, let me check my settings. While I'm waiting, I wanted to
Oh,
thank
thank you,
Demarcus for
Demarcus.
sending Moochie a super chat as well, because we are all streaming. Make sure you hit everybody's channel. You hit everybody's channel. Give them a like, give them a follow, subscribe, do all the things. Are y'all watching? Are y'all excited? I'm excited. Hey, Allie, how you doing? Yes. I already said my thank yous, and you are included in those thank yous. Thank
Hey,
you for sending me
Orly.
messages. I really do appreciate it so much. Hold on. I'm still. Let me check these settings because I still hear it. So echo,
It's not working.
Hey, Monique.
echo, cancellation. Um, echo, no, darn it. Hold on, let me press mute for me to see whether or not it's
I
me.
don't know. I'm gonna mute myself for a minute because I was having some technical difficulties with my mic before I got up here, so I don't know if it's coming from me. I don't see anything.
I don't hear it now.
Hey, Mo69. All right, I see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Demarcus. I appreciate you. We appreciate the love. Thank y'all for blessing the channel. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like my first thoughts on it, I just want to get your first thoughts because it's not much of a recap because didn't much happen. It was very light. And I think the Game of Thrones community will be a little divided or a little mixed on the reception of this particular show. Um, I liked it. I'm not going to jump the shark and say that I loved it or anything like that, but I'm going to say that I really did enjoy it. And I found the characters to be um, interesting, to say the least. I definitely like Duncan. I like Egg. Oh, the scene stealer was actually the Baratheon, Lionel Baratheon for me. The one he kind of looks like Tyrion to me. Let me put a picture up here so y'all can see him. He kind of gives me a little Tyrion, like a overgrown Tyrion, not like the dwarf Tyrion, but he kind of gives me like some type of vibes with that. So I don't know. It's a little funny to me, but yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. But he was the scene stealer for me. Um, what else? I wanted to say
He
it was
remind
a
me
lot
of
more
I
humor. I
told you
think
who he
me and
remind me
Moochie
of.
said that earlier. We were saying that I found myself laughing a couple of times. I think that there's going to be a couple of running jokes about him fitting into places, bumping his head on doors and things like that or whatever. So I think I'm going to see a lot of that. Yeah, got the same vibe. Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad I wasn't like on a limb with that, but he was really giving. Look at that picture down there where he's smiling with the wild hair. He looks just like Tyrion right there. I swear.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So he was definitely giving me some Tyrion vibes. Thank you, Demarcus. I think you gave Tamika a super sticker as well. I appreciate that so much. It is a George R. R. Martin production, and the OG Game of Thrones fans are loving it. Oh, that's great.
Okay.
I hope everybody
What's up,
has like
Steve?
high hopes for it. So I'm sorry, Moochie, was you saying something? I
I
think I
was
heard
saying
you.
that's good because I want to give it a chance. I
Oh,
like that it had a sense of humor to it because now we see a different side,
mhm.
and also what we were talking about backstage, you get to see how the common folk get down.
Right,
We
right.
don't really see all of that. We saw hierarchy, the royalty. Even though Westeros people didn't seem, they seem like common folk to us.
Hmm.
Um, this we seeing how the regular blue collar people get down.
Right, right. And I like that. I like to get a different perspective. Okay, y'all, let me put y'all comments up here so I don't have to work as hard back here trying to put them up on the screen. So I put them up over there in the corner. I hope you guys can see it. So,
Mhm.
Tamika, you're the only one that didn't really give your like overall opinion about it. How you feel about it? I'm about to go on mute.
I said I was going to give it a chance. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know where it was going because I'm not as familiar with this one as I am like Game of Thrones, House of Dragon. Haven't read anything. I heard it's a pretty short novella type of thing, and if you're reading it, it doesn't take long. I think if you're doing the audio, I heard it was like under 2 hours. So I may look into that, but I'm not familiar, so I'm just going into it with fresh eyes. What I didn't have on my bingo card was seeing him using the damn bathroom. I was in the middle of eating. I'm like, really, y'all? Because they hit us with the old Game of Thrones theme song for a minute, and then the next thing you know, I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, it definitely was given like more jokes, comedy. I wasn't really expecting that, but I thought it was okay. I definitely had a good amount of chuckles, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing how the story is gonna go going forward. Like, um, but I like the way they broke it down so far for the first one. I was like, all right, this is gonna be interesting. Definitely, we're down with the poor folks, and we don't usually be there, so I'm here for it. I want to give it a chance and see where we gonna go with this journey with Egg and Sir Duncan the Tall Child.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it, y'all. So, like I said, this is a little telenovela that they have adapted, and it is going to get better, y'all. So don't worry about it. Even though there were no blood and guts and children getting pushed out the window, out of towers and stuff like that, I think there's nothing to worry about. I think we'll be okay. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, let's go ahead and add this to the stage. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Sir Duncan at all. Now, this opened just like any other Game of Thrones series with the cold open. We have Dunk, he's here burying um his knight, his sir that who he was under. And I think his name was, what was his name, y'all? Penny something. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have known that one. Penny something. Okay, I can't find it. Hold on. Okay, I can't find it. Okay, but anyway, this was his person that was taking care of him because he is an orphan. He lost his mom, dad. He was. I think he was born in Flea Bottom. Y'all know Flea Bottom is the bottom of the barrel in Westeros, and everything like that. And so he's burying him. And he's kind of like going through the motions, with anything. When you lose someone, you pretty much go through the things. I think he had a flashback and he said he was supposed to knight him. And I don't think he knighted him. Y'all let me know if y'all think that he knighted him. Actually, in the flashbacks that they showed that he was very abusive to him. They kept showing him popping him upside his head like 6, 7 times in different scenarios. And Dunk, he just kind of got to a place where he felt like he deserved it. And that's unfortunate, but he did feel like
Yeah, that's what I got from it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
Yeah.
to cut you off.
right.
And I think a couple people that's like book readers was saying they always thought that he did get knighted, but I was kind of feeling like maybe he didn't get a chance to yet, and maybe we playing along to get along, but I don't know. If,
Right. I mean, they may still reveal it
right.
because you know how memories they come and go and they fill out a little bit more. They were very short clips, but I remember him when he asked them, "Will he knight him?" He was just like silent. There was no, there was no action. So don't know about that. Yeah, you definitely have to watch the details. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might have did it on his deathbed.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's the feeling it's giving me.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Sir Arian of Penny Tree. Penny Tree. I knew it was Penny something. I kept wanting to say Pennywise,
Yeah, I
but
was looking it up.
yes, I have the wiki up, and it's just not on there. Right, playing slapball. He was tearing his ass up, wasn't he?
Hmm.
But yeah, so it was kind of bittersweet because it was like the person who taught him everything that he knows, and I believe that he's supposed to be anywhere between 17 and 19, even though he looks a tad bit older to me. But I think, if memory serves from what I heard, that he's supposed to be around 17, 18, 19 in this show. But they might have aged him up. I don't quite know. But now he is on his own and he has to go out there and just kind of like fend for his life for himself. And that is very unfortunate, but we'll see how that goes. So he buries him and then he moves on. Now, what I will say is that he has 3 horses because, of course, from Sir Pennytree, um, he was able to get whatever he had. So he had 3 horses, and I guess the clothes on his back, and he has some armor there. He has like knight armor because I believe that Pennytree was a knight as well. Now y'all know that there's different levels to knighthood. So I think he's like a hedge knight, and he's like the lowest of the knights. He's saying that he's a knight, but the hedge knight is kind of like the lowest. They don't really have like all of the accolades and stuff like that. So he has all of Pennytree's armor and stuff like that. He has his sword as well. And also too, y'all, in the cold open that they showed, let me go back to it. They showed him actually taking a poop when the cold open scene was over, and then they was getting ready to play the Game of Thrones music, and they kind of cut the music and just showed him
Taking a dump.
that was the first laugh.
I was like, oh shoot.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I didn't have that on my bingo card.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either.
Not at all. Not at all. It was a mess. It was a mess. Okay, so it looks like we might have a book, Steve. Let me see. It seems like you might be a book reader, you're very knowledgeable or whatever. I don't want spoilers though, because I want us to be able to enjoy it. But thank you for all of your expertise that I see that's in these comments. Yes, he's a person of good character. Okay, you believe his account? Okay, okay. So okay, Tamika, you say you believe him. Moochie,
Yeah, he seemed like a good guy.
yeah. For some reason, I just don't feel like he did.
I
And
think so.
it's not.
Who you talking about? The one in the ground?
No. The Sir Duncan. He's
No, I
the.
think Duncan's a good dude. I'll
Oh yeah,
explain why. I don't want to jump ahead.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. When I was saying when he
I'll
said
tell
he
you.
believes his
But
account, I
it
think.
was a moment that gave me clarity. I'll say it like that. And then when you get to it, I'll tell you.
Okay,
Yeah,
Because I
because
don't want to put on my track shoes.
I kind of felt 50-50. Like he could have just been reevaluating his situation. Like, where am I going to go? What am I going to do now? Being as though, he passed away and he's giving him this burial and everything, trying to figure it out. And maybe he was like, listen, this is what I'm going to have to do. That's why I said the fake it till you make it part. But then there's another part of me that feels like he could have did it right before he passed or somewhere down the line. We don't know. So I'm curious as to whether they're going to go back and show it. So it could be like definite, but I'm kind of 50-50 on it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised, but I feel like it's one of those fake it till you make it. And I feel like, because, sometimes things like this happen, and it could have just came out the blue. Maybe he wanted to do it and he just didn't get a chance to do it. You just never know how this thing, but I do believe that he is a man of good character, but I think that this might be one of those little white lies just out of survival, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I could see that being a
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now, this character is very interesting to me. This character, he appears to me to be I'm gonna get back to Duncan Egg. We're gonna see. Well, let's go ahead. He runs into Egg. He goes to an inn. He's trying to get some refuge, some reinforcements and stuff like that. Runs into Egg. Then he goes into the innkeeper. He sees this guy and he's like drunk as a skunk. So he is laying down, and I believe this man to be a Targaryen. Why you say? Because he said he had a dream. I dreamt of you. And Targaryens have those types of dreams, dragon dreams and stuff like that. So, and then he also put down, by the time he said that he dreamt of you, and then he put down a coin, and the coin had like the Targaryen sigil on there. And he doesn't have white hair, but it is blonde, and I believe that he could be, because not all Targaryens have the white hair, but yeah, I believe he's a Targaryen, and he is trying to mask his dreams. Like, I think his dreams like take over him. Like, he might have, you remember how Daemon from House of the Dragon, his dreams was trying to drive him crazy when he went to that little castle and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So I feel like he probably is like trying to drink his dreams away, like that type of situation. Y'all let me know how you feel about it. He didn't get much, but I think this is somebody that you need to look at and remember.
Yeah, I agree. That's the same way I felt once he
Yeah,
said that dream.
yeah, I agree. I figure we see more of him.
Yes, yes, yes. And whatever the dream was, it felt like he was in trouble. And I think Dunk is gonna have the upper hand or whatever is going on. Yes, I got you. You wouldn't spoil it for others. Yes, definitely, definitely. Hey EJ, what's going on, girlie? Thank you for sliding on through. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button. Y'all check out EJ's channel, TV Junkie, Talk That Talk Media, all of that stuff. Go hit their pages up. I have to get back with my content creators so we can do some more collabs and stuff like that. But yes, go ahead and hit EJ's page on up. All right, so let's keep going. I didn't take notes like word for word on this or whatever, but I know that he was basically telling him that he's trying to get to the tourney. And the tourney is it Ashton? I think it's the tourney of Ashford Meadow. Okay. So he's trying to get there. And then, Egg is like, he's a little orphan boy too, which we find out a little bit later on in the episode. And he's like, I want to be your squire. All knights need a squire. And I could just tell from the way Egg was talking that he's very, like, he could be highborn, and he was very intelligent. He had a way with choosing his words. He noticed that his belt was made of rope. Like, he would say little things and like, oh, this little boy, he's very keen, and he's like paying attention to some things. And so, of course, Dunk is kind of like, don't want to, I guess, have, and it's bad enough I gotta take care of myself. Now you want me to have to take care of you? So, he's asking to go with him to this tourney and stuff like that. Of course, he says no. How do you feel about him pushing him off like that, y'all? Like, did y'all the first meeting? Did y'all feel any type of way? I kind of felt bad for Egg,
I
but
think he was trying to feel him out, and right now I don't even know my way. Maybe I could come back and help. If I see you later, it'll be something. He's still trying to figure it out for himself.
right, right. Highborn family as well. Yes,
Yes, I
I
do believe
already
he's
gave
from a
my theory.
high-born family.
Yeah, I gave my theory. I said I think Egg is of a lineage, and I don't want to just like drop it because I don't if it's a spoiler or whatever, but I just want to say, there's a lineage of people that shave their head if they want to hide their identity. I'll just leave it
So
like
you think it's a girl?
Right.
You think Egg is a girl?
no.
I'm just thinking because the way they hid Arya, they cut her
Oh,
hair. If
okay.
he's
I'm sorry. I'm
some,
just reading the comments.
if he's some type of royalty where he could be identified by his hair,
Mhm.
then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We know, but we'll just go ahead and leave it like that. So yeah, so definitely feel like he's Hogwarts. Now, on his way to get to this tourney, now when you go to these tourneys, you got to get somebody to vouch for you. You got to go register. You got to go do all of the things. So Sir Dunk, he's Dunk right now. He has not
Mhm.
taken on the dunking yet. Sir Dunk has actually ran into, like, he was looking for this guy named, he was looking for this guy that they claimed that he got the gout in his feet. Manfred, I believe. Yeah, Dundarian. He was looking for him so that he could get a you know, give me like almost like a letter of recommendation. Like, put is it Munford?
yeah.
I thought it was Manfred. I think it was Manfred. Hey Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Manfred, right. They was and so he stays busy with the ladies and then he sleeps the rest of the day. So these ladies worked him over and so he sleep. So now he keeps going. Yeah, Manfred, you see it right there in the thing.
In the chat.
No, in the picture over here by over top of the chat. It says Sir Manfred.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I see it.
Yep. And so yeah, so he can't get to him for nothing. They didn't put this man to bed. Then also too, y'all remember when they were working on another lady of the night? And they was putting the stones on her eyes, and
Mm-hmm.
she was supposed to be faking like she was deceased. Do you think
Mm-hmm.
that man got some kind of kink? We don't
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
we don't kink shame over here, but I think that they was preparing that girl because he liked to yuck. I was just
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, no kink shaming over here, but I was just like yuck. But I thought that was interesting too. I was like, are we gonna see more of that? I was
What is that,
like, boy,
necrophilia? That's the proper term for
Yes,
it.
exactly. Hmm.
Necrophilia.
right. It was so funny. I was like, oh, are we gonna see more of that? That's why I always felt like, and Game of Thrones had the humor to it as well. House of the Dragon, I think House of the Dragon was very, very low. It was so much tragedy going on in that way. It kind of lost the humor all across the board. But I do
Only kind
remember
of humor we got from that was when he was talking about he don't have a sausage no more.
right. But yeah, I was just like, yeah, so we're getting the humor back. So I appreciate it. And I'm just the ladies was funny to me. I was cracking up. Now this man, he was gross too.
Yeah.
All that hawk spitting in that can.
Oh,
Disgusting.
It was disgusting. It was disgusting. So like I said, and then of course he kept running into that door. So I think that's going to be a running joke as well, where he's going to keep on running into the doors because he's just so tall, like 7 feet tall. I think he looks like he's almost 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
When they call him a half man, I think they mean not half man like Tyrion, but half man, half giant. I think that's what they're talking about. Because he is really big. And then also too, I hear that he is Brianna Tarth in some kind of linear line to her as well. So that's where that's probably where she got her height.
I did hear that.
Yeah. Don't know if it's true for sure, but it would make sense.
Yeah.
She was a knight as well, and one of her episodes was named a knight of the Seven Kingdoms, I believe, in the season 8 of Game of Thrones. I believe so. She had a very important role in there. But he was sitting up there. So he's like, I'm telling you, the reason why I think he is telling a little fib because of the way he's even responding. Because even Ed can clock him. He'd be like this. It was like, that's kind of odd for you to respond like that. Like, that's an odd response. Like, would a knight respond like that? So that's why. And then even when he was talking to him, he was kind of clocking him as well. And he was like, this, well, is there anybody that can vouch for you? Is there, something, and so he's like trying to make up the story. And he was just like, it was a bird. And I was like, you ain't had no name you could throw out there.
No, because he seemed like it was just him in his it was just him and
Penny Tree.
Yes, it's him and Penny Tree, and he seemed like he was on need to know basis with certain things.
EJ, have you read the books, or you gotta read the books? Are you interested in reading them? I heard that it's like under a 2-hour read. You might can, get it on YouTube like an audio book. Brienne got knighted by Jamie. Yeah. EJ thinks that he was lying as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. Arlen Pennytree. Yeah. I'm gonna get that name, EJ. You see, I'm struggling, child. It's that menopause, girl. Okay. Now, y'all, I want to say, I wonder if people wondered what the importance of this particular scene was when he was walking around. Basically, this episode is him walking around trying to find a place, trying to make sure that he's getting to his journey, the tourney. That's what he's trying to do. So he ended up running into this place. And you remember how in all of the not House of Dragon, but Game of Thrones, they normally do these plays about the people, the royal family, right? So they had them doing this. So when I saw the trailer, I thought, because I saw this particular dragon, I thought it was going to be dragons in this. Y'all, I think there are no dragons left. Spoiler from House of the Dragon.
When is this taking place? Right after the war? I'm not understanding.
This is like 80 years after House of the Dragon.
Yeah, this is like, I guess you would say middle, because it's like 80 something years after. And then what is it, 100 years before Game of Thrones, or 200 years before, something like that. I don't remember the exact. So yeah, it's like the middle ground. So I think all the dragons are going. I agree with you.
Yeah. So sorry, spoiler, y'all. But y'all already know that we getting ready to do the Dance of the Dragons. If y'all don't know, y'all need to go back and watch House of the Dragon. Shit about to get real, okay? it's about to get real with these dragons and all this stuff and these dragon seeds, and baby, it's about to be a mess. But the Targaryens in this particular story, they are still in power. They're still in power. So, there's that. Now, if y'all heard the narration where she was talking, when she was saying the story, she was saying that there was a person who was being a mask, like he was disguising who he was and all of this stuff, and it was something that she was saying, and I felt like it was like some kind of parallel that was like some kind of foreshadowing of what
Yeah.
he's going to be going through. So
Yeah, let me call you back.
and I also saw that he looked like he was smitten by this girl. So I
Yeah, he
made
did
sure I
look like
post
he
that.
liked her.
Yeah, you see how his face lit up, and they look like they connected eyes. I was like, ooh, you know. So I was just like, okay, let me see. Oh, crying. If he's lying, he'll admit it. Right. Okay, I believe that too. I believe that too. Yeah, that was a fake drag girl. I swear, I was like, I remember Tamisa, she was like, is it gonna be dragons in here? I was like, girl, I saw a dragon in the commercial. Child, that is a fake dragon.
Yeah, that's
They
what
got
it
me
was, a puppet.
Yeah.
they got me real good at that one. I was like, Lord have mercy. But yeah, I think that was some kind of foreshadowing. Moochie, you said you agree. Tamika, you agree.
Yeah, I could see them having sparking a little romance.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me know, y'all. Not, I thought knights weren't supposed to bed people. They weren't supposed to have family and all that stuff. Am I mistaken on that?
Yeah, you know Crispin wasn't supposed to be getting none of that. But we know now,
But
I don't know with the common folks.
right, because is he the same type of knight? I think that may have something to do with it too. But I'm not no expert in this.
Yeah, you said he's like one of the real lowest.
Yeah.
So they probably do have family.
Oh, you know what? I think it's the is it the King's Guards? Those knights?
Yes, the King's
I
Guard.
think
Yes.
it's the high up,
Because I think he was even contemplating on whether he wanted to go that direction. It was like 3 things he thought about, and then he
yeah,
chose this.
the
So I
city
think
watch.
yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Steve just said that's the King's Guard. Yes, definitely looks were given. No, that's right. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get to my favorite scene. This was one of my favorite scenes of the episode. And I believe this is Robert Baratheon's, Robert Baratheon was the king that took over the Targaryen dynasty. Okay, so
Mhm.
they are, stags, so that's what his crown is and stuff like that. Now, I believe Lionel Baratheon is either Robert's great grandfather or grandfather, depending on how many. I think it's only 100 years between 90 years before Game of Thrones. So that sounds like about 3 generations, right? 90 years.
Yeah.
It might.
Yeah, I think I heard great grandfather, but
Yeah.
again, I'm not no expert, so y'all, in the comments. But
Right.
I think I heard something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so and he definitely he gives the same aura. They like to party, they like to drink, they like to have a good time. He gives that same type of energy, the same thing that Robert was into and all the things or whatever. So he comes in there, the guy that's right in the first picture, I forget what his name is, and I think I skipped over a scene where one of the guys they were fighting, and I didn't capture it because Dunk didn't fight him. He
I
was
know what
fighting.
you're talking about when they was practicing.
Yeah,
And
and
that was the
do you think he's going to be important? I don't think so. Because I thought maybe if he would have fought him, I would have felt some type of way. But I wonder. I didn't catch their names. I didn't. I think it Foss Away. I think it was Foss Away. They might be important because I think.
Yeah, it could possibly come up again, especially if we see in like different tournaments, different people going up against, people in the fights. Maybe they'll come across them again. I don't know. Okay, great grandson.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, that's what I say. It sounds like 3 generations. But he gets in there. They definitely don't caught his attention because they was like gesturing for him to come over. And all Dunk was in there because the man asked him, did he want something to eat? You want some supper? You want something to eat? And he goes in there and gets something to eat. And he in there with his donut and turkey leg and he chomping and all this other stuff. And then I guess they might have thought because of his size that he could be some type of threat or something. So they motioned for him to come over and they was questioning him. And then next thing you know, they had a good old time. I think Lionel Baratheon actually clocked him a little bit, talking about, you trying to fit in and you slouching and you're not walking like, tall and stuff like that. So you trying to like fit in and, fit in and stuff like that. And then they end up having a good old time. They talk, they break the ice or whatever. He was like, do you dance? They end up dancing. And then at the end of the night, he got his horns on. He has his stake crown on. I said, is this the beginning of a relationship? Like a friendship bond? Like, I'm just wondering how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think this interaction is going to fare well for him later on down the line? Do you think this is like something, or is this nothing? Is this a nothing?
Yeah, I didn't know where we was going at first with this. I was like, oh Lord, it's kind of like awkward in the beginning, and I didn't know if they was trying to start something with him or they didn't know whether he was gonna start something, with them. And then when they got up and he got to doing his dancing, I don't know what kind of dancing we was doing, and he bopped them. I was cracking up with that part. I do feel like this is gonna end up becoming a friendship. Could be wrong, but that's what it was giving me by the end of the night. But in the beginning, I was like, "Oh Lord, what did you just walk into? You may have wanted, to stay out of here, stay out of this element."
Right. Because with the common folk, they aren't, they usually are scared to death to be coming at a high lord like that. Like the stepping on the feet, and they were getting real huffy and tuffy, and they was tossing each other and pushing each other and stepping on each other's feet. I was like, that was cool. So I think that he kind of got some respect from him because he was like toe to toe with him. Like, he kind of gave him the pushback that he probably never gets because, sometimes you mess around with somebody like Joffrey, your head might be on a spike.
Yep.
You just don't know.
But I do see a relationship happening with them, like a bromance, so to say, like, or a mentor situation where he might be talking to him and telling him what to do and not to do when they start getting ready to fight and stuff like that. Or he might end up becoming one of, if he looks like he'll be watching the fights. So he might become one of his, like,
Yeah, get the favor.
yeah.
He asked for it or
And
whatever.
and not only that, he still needs somebody to vouch for him. And this would be a good
Exactly.
person to vouch for him.
Yeah, that could be the pivot if he can't get to um the other guy.
Right.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get these names. Don't worry. Next week I'm gonna have a name. Oh God, I'm gonna have the names, y'all. I was trying to go back. Is it Medford or something like that? I think that he could possibly get the vouch, and he didn't get it this time because, like he said, you came in here empty-handed. If you want my favor, you're supposed to, come with something. So, um, I guess that was a learning lesson. It's not complete rejection, but I feel like it was a lesson to be learned. And maybe when he comes back and see him the next time, he will have something to present to him for his favor and stuff like that. So I think that's where this is going. Yeah, everybody think he's going to vouch for him. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was my favorite episode. I mean, my favorite scene, and for the scene to be so long, I felt like it was definitely going to be important, and he's going to be a important person in the
I
show.
agree.
Yeah, and then
And Egg is giving him game too.
that part. That's why I said Egg is very smart. That's why I said, yeah, I believe he's from a highborn family.
Yeah,
And
he's definitely smart and paying attention to everything. That was
mhm.
funny too when he came back. Like, how the hell you get here?
Right, Tamika, break this scene down. I'm sure everybody tired of hearing me talk, so I'll ask you to break this scene down and talk about it.
Yeah, that was funny to me. Now, what I wasn't sure of, because he said he hid in the back of a car, but was it somebody else's car or was it Zunk's car? Like when he told him to stay, he wasn't taking him. Did he? No, he didn't have no car. He just
Yeah,
had the
Dunk
horse.
didn't have the car. He just got the
Right.
3
So yeah,
horses.
he hitched a ride in the back, head out, and followed him to where he at, and he ended up saying, he would bring him on for now, just for a while. He's doing, the tournaments or whatever. Like after that, you on your own, do whatever you gonna do. I can't make no promises. I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, I know. um, so I think he's gonna be very helpful to him. But it's funny how they kind of snap on each other. Like he feel like, what do you know? But Eck is definitely spitting some game. He knows some things. He done seen some things, and I think he's gonna be an asset. She's said Edgar's like Aria. Hmm. Yeah, well, Aria was real smart too, and she paid attention to everything, so I could see that. Oh, the lamb cart. Yeah, because at first I was like, wait a minute. Then I'm like, no, he didn't have no cart, but he definitely made his way there. He knew where he was going, and I guess he was pretty much like, either I'll eventually get to him, or I don't know if he felt like he could possibly meet somebody else, but he was like, I'm getting up out of here one way or another. Hey, Matthew.
Right.
So I
Hey, man.
do like this interaction with them.
Right, right. And the thing is about power. Now I was just thinking about this to myself. Like power dynamics only work if you have somebody underneath you. Now I
Mm-hmm.
feel like with if he is a knight, you have your squire. That way you
Mm-hmm.
feel like you're on top and then you got a squire or whatever. Not saying that that's his
Yeah.
heart in the way Dunk feels, but I feel like it actually helps you in wherever you're trying to go in your journey.
Right.
If you
Yeah,
have
Mochi made a good point in the comments. I could see that too.
uh-huh.
Yeah, their relationship is like Arya and the Hound.
Ah,
Only thing is not
okay.
like a hate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Egg said he was tired of that end. Right. Right. I just thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. I thought they saw eye to eye and you know, child Egg saw that the falling star or shooting star or whatever. I believe it was a falling star. And they say it comes with a little bit of luck. And so I believe that's something that they will need. And I think that, hopefully we will see on their journey how that works for them. So I
Yes.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I felt like it was very, very, very different than I think what a lot of people was expecting. But I enjoyed it nonetheless because it cut, it was the end of the episode when the fallen star and then Egg turned over to go to sleep and left Dunk with his thoughts. So we'll see
And
how it
it seemed
goes.
like Egg is smarter than Dunk.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Dunk
I
is,
agree with
is,
that.
is
Mm-hmm.
very naive, very naive. He may know how to fight, but I
Mm-hmm.
think that is the lion's share of like his size. He's like the brawn, like that's what he has going for him. So I think Egg will complement him very well. You kind of need both sides of the coin. So Mochi, final thoughts on it. We coming up on an hour, so I think
I
that was
hope we see some sort of duel next week.
something.
I want him to be vouched for, and then we see either him preparing for the duel, or I don't know if he's gonna be on the horse with the joust or whatever. I want to see him preparing to fight.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hey
Hey,
Inga.
Inga.
Thank you
Hey.
for your support. I understand a lot of people. I think a lot of people are actually on the fence because a lot of people will actually try to give it a try, but
Hmm.
there's not a lot of buzz about this show, y'all. And they
It's
got
not like how the other ones was. Like I feel like they kind of waited late. Like you heard about it, but then you didn't hear nothing else for a while. And then it was like, oh, here's coming. And then I thought it was gonna be 9 o'clock. And then I was like, wait a minute. And then it's like,
Yeah,
oh no.
I thought it was gonna come on cable last night, like how they usually do with
Hmm.
Game of Thrones. It's just going straight to the app.
no,
So
it came on. It came on live, but it was at 10. They're
It
like,
was
I
at
looked, I
10.
didn't see it.
yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't have that prime time slot, and that says
Yeah, I
a lot
don't
as
know that.
well.
Yeah.
That says a lot
Yeah.
as well. So
And I did
Well,
see someone
I hope
say
people give
like,
it a chance because I want to see where this goes.
yeah.
yeah, for sure, for sure. For sure. Hopefully we'll have some other people doing the live panel discussions. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. I just came back after like a 6-month hiatus, maybe. I've been gone for a while. So um brain fog, age, all the things, the nervousness and all the stuff. So thank y'all for bearing with
Shake
me.
out the kinks, girl. You're gonna be all right.
Right.
Mhm.
I appreciate
We
y'all
both
for
rusty.
yes, yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
You're gonna
y'all
be
know.
fine, Nita. We here for you.
So I'm gonna need a Zoom next week.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I said, I appreciate y'all. I don't think Moochie is back on panels, I believe at this time.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
that's
did a
what he
little.
do by
I'm
himself.
coming back slowly though.
Okay, okay.
Have you been watching Spartacus House of Asher?
Mm-mm. I ain't even heard of that. What
Go
network
look
is
at that. It's on the stars.
Hmm.
Um, if you this one, you're gonna like the black chicken, Anita. So go watch it. I'm gonna just tell you gonna like the black girl that's in it.
I
Okay.
started it, but I need to go back to it because I like the original Spartacus. So I definitely was like, oh, I'm
And
gonna check
and
this out.
I repeat, you don't have to watch the first show
No,
to
you
get
don't.
into this one.
Yeah.
So if you watch Spartacus, the original Spartacus, and you feel like I'm too far behind, I didn't watch that much. Nah, y'all, check it out. I'm gonna talk about the first. I think it had four episodes so far. I do want to talk about it, even if I just get something together for Akila, because that's my girl. I love her.
Did you, Tamisa? I don't believe you told me about no Spartacus.
Anita, I told you the other
I
day.
don't think you told me about Spartacus. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
look, if y'all haven't been watching that, it's on Stars. I don't know. A lot of people were saying they was gonna cancel their Stars after Force, but there's two other shows, and Notori has her own show, and that's
Okay.
pretty good. I watched the first episode of that. I do want to talk about that because it's international. They got Nigerians in it. They got dark skinned women, so I'm here for it.
Okay. Okay. I just got on the Mayor of Kingstown. I just finished season 4. I just
Really?
Yeah,
I
Oh,
because
just
she wasn't
started
watching it. I
watching it.
asked her to. I think she said,
yeah.
I
"Did you
just
come?"
started watching it.
You, I think you was watching it, but then you had just your things going on, so you had to back out.
I
Hmm.
wasn't watching it at all.
Oh, you wasn't? Okay. Well, the last
Yeah,
season coming
Mayor
up. Hopefully, you
Kingstown
can
is
come
my
join
show.
the panel. But we
Right.
be kind of up there late because of the content that it is. It's
Yeah.
very.
And the next one that I'm about to start is Hightown, and I know I'm late to that party
Oh
because
yeah,
that's
Oh
already gone,
yeah, house
right?
out.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, so
I
I'm
hate the way they ended that too because they could have
Yeah.
had another season with that.
right, right. And I heard Mayor of Kingstown is actually getting ready to be over. They're gonna do
Yes,
a short
they doing the
season
last
5.
season.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. What's up, Detroit? What's going on? I'm
Yeah.
back. I'm back. Yes, yes, yes. I appreciate all the love, y'all. For real, for real. It makes me feel good. It does. It does. I am. I would have said watch Hightown. I heard Hightown was better than Marriage of Kingstown. Like somebody told me that, but
They
I
both
like both.
good.
I mean, I probably
Oh,
like them both, but I am late to the party. So. Oh, okay. Kingstown being the better. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So I heard something different. Depending on who it is, it's just different opinions. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna try to get back in there. I'm going to be on the Spot Real Talk on their channel tomorrow. So look out for that. And like I said, I have some content that is coming out and I am ready to jump back in here. I feel good. Like I could not be up here and I'm not feeling like I didn't want to put that energy out there. So I just, took it took it down and I'm back now. So I do appreciate everybody who came through here. Um Tamika, are you still on the rotation or are you just on panels? Do you do your own? I haven't seen you doing your own.
I've been on panels for about a year now, and shout out to the
I can
ladies
see
for
you on
letting me join. But I do owe the people a Love After Lockup review because that came back. So I don't know when it's gonna come up, but somewhere down the line you'll see.
Okay, okay. Did
Yeah,
that just start like a new season? I just started
yeah,
hearing
just
people.
started a new season.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
hmm
started seeing it in my timeline. I said, "Oh, it must be a new season."
hmm
Yes, yes, yes. Y'all check out Inga. Inga is a content creator. Detroit Kings, just being honest, is a content
hmm
creator. Y'all make sure y'all check everybody out. Um, if you're checking it out on a replay, I appreciate you. Please hit the like button. Y'all let me know. Y'all have to give me y'all comments because I really do want to know how y'all feeling about this. Like, can y'all get jiggy with it? Or you gonna give
hmm
it a couple more episodes? Or you know what I'm saying? You gonna be watching in the bushes? Let me know whatever you're gonna do down in the comments below. Make sure you go to Moochie channel, Tamika's channel. We all are here. And yeah, just let us know. Oh yeah, hijack. Hijack.
Yeah, I watch Hijack. That's a good
Yeah,
one,
You
and
know
we
I'm
Monique
got
is
gonna review
putting
it.
it back in the chat. We all watching
we
it.
Yeah,
got
I don't think I'm a reviewer. Is any are any
I
of y'all
think Inga's supposed to be reviewing it.
okay? English reviewing. Okay, okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
I'm
know that we're gonna have to
definitely
be on the lookout for Cross and Paradise too. Now I do want to talk
oh
about
yeah.
those.
Yeah, that come out next month.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I definitely want to give my thoughts on Force. I was actually going to reach out to Miss K, but I thought it was like the last minute
I
yesterday.
didn't do mine yet. You can come up with me tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll do
okay,
something.
okay, cool,
All
cool,
right.
cool. I did want to give my thoughts on it because this season was fire. They was cooking with Crisco. I mean, it was unfortunate they had to end. And y'all, none of my predictions came true. They definitely got me on all of the like how it was going, how it played out. I did not. I mean,
I thought we was gonna see more people with Tariq though.
right, right. I'm gonna save it for your review because I peeped a lot of things. I kept looking at Tariq and Tariq kept doing some things. Let's talk about it when we get there. But
Yeah.
yeah. We are at an hour. I want to keep it short, y'all. Thank you so much for all the love and the support. Make sure you comment, subscribe, and yeah, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for coming out. All right, bye y'all.
Bye.
I can't do my outro.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm just now catching my breath.
You doing good. What you doing? You being your worst critic right now, girl.
Well,
Come on.
yeah, we always be our worst
People
critics.
miss you. Look at all the people that came up.
I see,
Mhm.
I see.
So
You still
I'll get it.
love Nita?
I'm just trying to get myself. I got to work myself up to get back on camera. That's all.
Oh no. They said we still live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got to get back on camera. You ain't ended. You forgot how to end it.
Wait a minute.